Hey there, welcome back to News at 5. I'm meteorologist Julia Kwedi. We've finally got that sunshine back in the forecast for us on this Wednesday. We continue to see a little bit of a light breeze, but the nature of that wind is set to change for us. We'll start to see a little bit of southerly flow return back into our area, and that's going to give us a little bit more moisture. So that's going to equal more humidity and warmer temperatures for us in the days ahead. But the moisture is going to be our friend, not because we'll see our temperatures return closer to normal, but it's also going to increase our rain chances in the coming days. I have all details on that coming up in just a few more moments. First, though, taking a look at our Sand Dollar City sky cam over in Port A. We can see, of course, our beautiful beaches here, and we can see we got a lot of wave action going on, of course, because of Hurricane Francine kind of churning up our Gulf waters. It's going to remain to be a bit of an issue for us that's going to start to lessen over the next few days, but we'll still have that small craft advisory in place, as well as a coastal flood advisory in place as well. So I'll break all that down in terms of our impacts over the next few days in just a few more moments. First, though, let's take a look at what's going on with Hurricane Francine. It just did make landfall as a Category 2 hurricane over in the southern area of Louisiana. So again, as a Category 2 hurricane, it does have winds sustained at 100 miles per hour with wind gusts going at 120. So this is going to have major impacts for this area. It's going to be, of course, seeing dangerous flooding, storm surge, as well as life-threatening wind speeds over in southern Louisiana. But that's not going to be the only area that's going to be seeing impacts from Francine as it continues to churn its way through after making landfall. We'll see issues with possibly flash flooding, urban flooding going on in nearby states such as Mississippi, parts of Alabama, as well as the panhandle of Florida. So it's going to be lasting impacts for this system as it continues to push its way now after making landfall over in southern Louisiana just a few moments ago. But in terms of its track, what we're anticipating for the system and how it's going to move according to the National Hurricane Center, it is of course going to weaken after making landfall, and it's as it pushes away further in through parts of Mississippi. We'll start to see it start to weaken, then become a low pressure system, and then a depression. So then we'll start to see it be just an area of low pressure, so we'll start to see showers, thunderstorms that will remain to be an issue in that general area. But thankfully, after it pushes further inland, we'll start to see less and less of a dangerous situation that is currently going on for the folks in southern Louisiana. But for us here at home, we dodged a bullet. Thankfully, we didn't have to deal with very strong impacts from Francine for us here in the coastal bend. Most of our issues for us remain to be just pretty much marine related. So taking a look at our weather alerts that are currently in place, we still have that small craft advisory. They'll continue to be in place until 7 p.m. tonight, and we'll also have that coastal flood advisory continue to be in place for us here for our coastal neighborhoods and communities from Clayburgh County on up until tomorrow at 7 p.m. So again, for the most part, things will be dying down in terms of a lasting impacts, even as they are, again, marine related. Things will continue to lighten up for us in the coming days as the Gulf water starts to calm down for us here in our area. But taking a look at our temperatures, we'll see that we'll have a bit of a warm-up going on. We have more sunshine coming in the forecast. So all of us across the coastal bend will be looking at our temperatures into low 90s for the most part. And our winds, those will remain to be pretty light for us as well, seeing going only around 5-6 miles an hour. But we'll start to see a change up in our wind direction coming in overnight. We'll see a southeasterly wind, so that's going to be more moisture coming back to the coastal bend. But again, that's going to equal warmer temperatures for us the remainder of this week, as well as increasing our rain chances toward this weekend.
What